All right. Well, maybe that didn't come out as well over on Instagram. How you doing, everybody? Good evening and welcome to the New Jersey Dispensary Review Channel on this Wednesday night, May 3rd. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to see everybody again. Oh my God, it feels like we haven't been in touch forever. For some reason, I don't know. It really feels like it's been like a long time since we saw each other. I don't know, maybe because it's what it did all this stuff in the back there. Everything was great. Remember, like and subscribe, please, on YouTube. All right, over on YouTube. Remember, like and subscribe so we can keep this thing going along. We got big stuff coming on the channel in the future here. How's everybody doing? I see that we got people over there on Instagram jumping on and people over on Facebook and everybody else. Facebook, we're going to let you go for a couple minutes and then we're going to cut you off and we're going to get into our stuff here. But we'll do a quick little recap here. I'm sorry, be honest, I was dabbing hard before we going. Oh, I forgot to tell you what that clip was. That was Dave Matthews. That was live at SPAC last year. We were there. It was a great show. I really loved it and everything else. And that's my other passion, as you guys know. So wanted to leave you in with that. And you couldn't see over on Instagram, but there was a point in time where me and the guys around me, we had like 3 or 4 bowls going at one time, and we had a bunch of pre-rolls and stuff out, and nobody could care less. It was really a great time. It was a great experience, and it was really like what it could be, what this if we stop this stigma and everything else. It was a fantastic time. So I just wanted to say welcome in on that one. It didn't come through as well as I should, but, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, you should be over on YouTube anyway. So if everybody's doing all right and everything else, before we kick off Facebook, we'll run right here. So I figured we're going to start doing a little news thing here. All right. Like I said, I don't get my information from research. I do research, but all the research that I do is based on other people's research that they've pretty much already done. And with the fact that we can't advertise cannabis or anything along those lines, you know, there's this there's no news out there. You know what I mean? They choose not to cover it unless it's really big. Like there's a bunch of stuff going on with safe banking and everything else, which we've said many times on this channel that safe banking is something we're going to need to get into and everything else. But I mean, we got elections coming up and everything else. So how serious are these people about safe banking? I don't know. I mean, everybody wants to get on board and everyone wants to do this sort of stuff. So that's the sort of things that I want to get into. But that's a whole other topic. But along those lines, you know, that's what we need to be talking about, moving this stigma along and everything else, because that it's just stuff going on. So you don't hear about that sort of thing until it makes it all the way to the mainstream news. So I figured maybe we can get together and cover some of that stuff along the way as we're covering the dispensaries, because, you know, like I said, we want to branch out. We want to grow things and work with people and stuff like that. And I think that could be really a good thing. So along those lines, I'm just gonna hit like what we do, whatever. But you know, this week in the news, 2 big things came on. Who's recreational this week, right? We've been talking about this and talking about it, and who's going to go recreational, because, you know, you go medical and then you're going to go rec. I don't believe that anybody's gotten straight rec. I know people are trying to do it, but I don't believe that anybody has been able to do it and go straight rec. So that being said, we talked about when we finished the tour on the 19th, we were down at MPX in Atlantic City and they went rec from medical. All right. So we talked about the other day. So the next one that we're going to talk about and is Valley Wellness. Congratulations the other day. I saw yesterday or today, they got the recreational license that they applied for, and they were going to get all their paperwork together and everything else. Excuse me, a little bit of indigestion tonight. But so they got that. and then they got their license. So there's now selling recreational. I believe they said it's going to be I forget. You know what? I didn't see their hours because you know what hours I'm thinking of that I saw? There's one other recreational that we're so happy about. Nothing against you, Valley. We love you. You guys are great down there. But we've talked exclusively a couple of times about Holistic Solutions, and Suzanne in ADCO got her recreational license. That everybody, the family there in ADCO, they were able to get the recreational license. They are now open, I want to say 11 to 7, Monday to Friday, serving the recreations. I could bring that up on the other side there, but you should check it out anyway. If you're going to go rec, do your pre-order, do your stuff online, order it up and all that, but go see everybody down in ADCO at Holistic Solutions. Suzanne and the crew there, they are now recreational, which means that you don't have to go to another place that's close to there that might be really, 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 really busy. If you know what I mean. Why is my screen lagging tonight? I hope it's not lagging on the rest of the stuff. But anyway, go see them. Okay, this is an independent, non-MSO. Go support them. Same thing with Valley Wellness, non-MSO, independent. You should be supporting these recreational people as they come up, as they come through. We're gonna talk more about that, all right, and everything else. That being said, along those lines, I say that a lot, but Red Bank. What are we gonna do with you, Red Bank? I just want to hit on something because where I see it's going and everything else. Okay, let's talk about Red Bank. Monday night, we had another meeting. Okay, just I'll take 2 minutes and we'll get it. We're gonna cut Facebook off and we'll get into the flower in the back. Okay, but let me take 2 minutes here. Red Bank, New Jersey, Monday night. They decided to have their meeting again. Okay, they went through everything else, and I didn't read the transcript verbatim, which I will start doing more often. But to paraphrase, not quote, they have a problem with the school down the street. They have a problem with parking, and they have a problem with this him not so them. I don't know who it is. See, I don't even know the owners of this place. I'm talking in generalizations. They're not submitting a site plan. Okay, so let's hit on these real quick. Due to where they are, and they've already moved from where they were trying to be before. Okay, so now they've submitted a site plan, or they haven't submitted a site plan. Okay, so where they want to move to is next to a liquor store in Red Bank. Okay, across the street from Brothers Pizza that serves alcohol. It's a restaurant. Okay, there was a bar down the street that just closed. The what was it? Not the Dublin, but anyway, across the street from the train station there. Oh, there's another liquor store by the train station there. So they don't want him opening up because he's too close to the school. I'm going to say him, but it's not. It's a broad generalization. I don't understand that. There's liquor stores there. Children can go into a liquor store to buy a soda. People can't go into a liquor store to go into a dispensary to get anything other than cannabis. It's so regulated. So I don't understand what the problem is there. You're not allowed to consume cannabis on the property of a dispensary. So I don't understand what the problem is there. All right. So those two are out the window. Parking. This guy's already said that he would pay for his parking for all his employees in the parking garage. That seems like a win-win. The parking garage makes money. The employees have some place to pick, and they have plenty of parking spots. Sounds great to me. Okay. Now let's go to the site plan thing here because, a lot of people be like, oh, he doesn't need to. They don't need to put a site plan in, but they want him to do one anyway. Why? I'm tired of this. I'm really, really tired of this. Okay. He doesn't need to submit paperwork, but they're saying you should have a traffic study done. He doesn't need to do one. They're saying you should put in a site plan or a full site plan instead of the site plan that he submitted. He doesn't need to do one. Why? Why do you people think that you have some kind of power and you have some kind of right to ask for things that are way beyond your scope of what you're asking for? You are borough elected officials on a 2 or a 3-year term. That's it. You're out the door. And you're going to be the ones making decisions based on the future of these towns long term. You're dragging these business owners through the mud. So, needless to say, I said I'd only deal with it for a minute, but we postponed it again. So all the people they had there and everything else out the window, gone. We'll do it again next month. Will we or won't we? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. This is all stuff we're going to get into. Okay. That's one town, one store, one business, one owner. That's it. You know how many other are across the state? It would blow your fucking mind. Blow your fucking mind how many people are out there getting dragged through the fucking mud on this shit. No. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. Okay? So that's it. We're going to wrap it up. But this stuff is bullshit. Okay? I'm done with it. Like and subscribe on YouTube. New Jersey Dispensary Review channel. And there's going to be news coming. I got to work with some other people. I told you, I can't do this myself. There's no way. So we're going to branch out and we're going to start working with some other people here, I believe. I've got some stuff in the work. I can't talk about it because, like, I hate to be like that, but you know what I mean? I don't want to talk about it yet. I can't talk about it because when I do, it's going to be fucking great news and everybody's going to be all about it. And we're going to make progress on this, stopping this stigma because I'm tired of these people. So if we get more people together and we work together as a family, we can stop this thing. Okay. You tell me down below in the Facebook comments or whatever, whether or not you agree with me or not. Don't think about what the product is. Think about if you're opening a business and what these people are asking him to do. And by the way, he's opening next to a liquor store. Next to a liquor store. On the other side, further away from the charter school. That was a charter school dropped in the middle of a business section. Not a school that was there existing. This is a charter school that was put there in the middle of a business district. By the way, there's a theater down the street from the charter school too, that serves booze in the while they're open. Just saying. That's all I'm saying. Facebook, thanks for having me. Like and subscribe, please. New Jersey Dispensary Review channel on YouTube. You could come over to Instagram, but it looks like shit. I suggest you come over to YouTube. We're going to cut you off. Facebook, we will see you next week. We'll probably come up. Oh my God, are we not streaming over there? Sure we are. We're streaming. We're all good. 408 active. Why would I freak out? I'm a pro at this thing. Thank you so much for having me, Facebook. And we will see you next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Oh, Facebook. We're going to be probably not live, maybe live the tape, or maybe live. Friday, pop-up, NJ Leaf, Freehold, pop-up, Verano, Cannabis, 2 to 4, 2 to 5. I don't know. Be there too. I'll be there. Maybe some other people will be there. We'll make friends, all right? New Jersey Dispensary Review channel. Stopping at Green Stego. One review at a time. Thank you. Like and subscribe. All right. Facebook's gone. Dude, you believe that shit? It's crazy, right? Hey, what's up? What's up, Karate? I see you. I'm sorry. We're trying to get into it. I needed to cut Facebook off. We need to smoke. We need to get into this. So how's everybody doing? All right, let's get into the captions here. So, where are we going here? Okay, so we went and we hit up the tour. We did the tour. We bought a lot of flour, right? Bought a ton of flour. It was great. Urban, what's up, guys? How we doing? Urban Dispensary. There we go. Newest dispensary in New Jersey. They're here. They're checking everything out and everything. But we're going to go down to pre-rolls here. We got to get some pre-roll going. Hold on. We didn't start buying pre-rolls. See, that's how I screwed everything up. I didn't start buying pre-rolls until I get the Zen Leaf Stop 10 at the thing there. Oh, check the box. You guys get to see the box tonight. You like it? It's sweet, isn't it? If you're going to have your stuff, have it in a nice box. This is a Harbor Freight thing, dude. It's a 4-latch. I'm going to break these latches off on the side because you don't need them here. But, all right. Oh, the thing is there. And then there you go, man. I mean, look at that noise, right? Look at that. You see all that goodness in there? That's how it's done. Oh, Insta, you want a little of that? There you go. There you go, Insta. So, yeah, that's the hi, Jamie. How are you? There you go. So we're going to go through here. We'll pull some stuff out. We'll see what's going on, right? Can you see it on Insta? Oh, all right. So what I wanted to do was these pre-rolls and everything else that you're getting. Some of them are expensive and everything else. And this, that, and the other thing. I wanted to go over what they are and everything else. So we got to fire one up. There's Verano Sticks pre-roll reserve. Do we have one of that? So let's get some of this stuff out here. All right. We got some. Oh, that's my favorite. I was going to tell you guys about, right? So, Verano Skittle. We killed some of these the other day. Remember while we were partying? I'm going to try to find try to find the right one here for you. So anyway, how's everybody doing? Good. We're doing good. So yeah, I'm sorry I got on that rant there, but you know what? I've been reading a lot of stuff, and it's kind of nonsense, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go with this walking six pre-roll. How about this? Or Verano 1 grammer, because we got 2 of those, so we can. Okay, so we got a Verano here, reserve sticks. Oh, it happens to be the one cereal milk. This is from. I'm like shaking. I'm so like upset because it really pisses me off. It really, really does. It's what it is. So that's why we're gonna smoke here. So the pre-rolls. Now, what are you gonna get out of a pre-roll, right? Oh, I got chat up here over here. Hello. Great streams. Oh, thanks so much, man. I appreciate that. Where are we at? I was trying to bring up some stuff over on the thing so we could keep going with it, so everybody could like kind of follow along and stuff. But I forgot where I got this from because I took the label off it. It's got to be and anyway, I could put it up here. You want to try this? Watch this. Let's see what this does. Oh, it's reversed. Shoot. We got to reverse the thing, right? Edit the video settings. Right? Mirror camera. See, we're pros here. Boom. Now let's try that. There we go. All right, so cereal milks, pre-roll, whatever. So yeah, so we got this. This is a 1 gram pre-roll. We'll kill that camera there. So let's check this out here. Let's go over pre-rolls here. This is a Verano. All right. Packed. Look at that bottom there. I just took that out. You saw I just broke that. Look at how awful that's going to be. I'm sorry, dude. I'm calling you right out. This is a pre-roll show. We're doing it. You see that space? You all see that space in between there? Look at that. Okay. That's when you're machine packing and the stuff doesn't get all the way down. All right. We'll get around that, but that's machine pack. That's no punchy bueno, as I tend to say, right? But whatever. It's a multi. We'll go through it here. So we're going to let's tilt this down a little, I think. Do you think we should tilt it down a little? There we go. That's better, right? All right. Pull this paper off always and burn it off. All right. So why I'm doing this, pulling this paper off here, is because I want to show you guys as we go. So there we go. So we got that. Where's our thing? I will burn this off here. And we'll let these go out and relight them and stuff. So anyway, we'll burn that off. The draw's a little shitty, but whatever. All right. But that, look at, she's going to fucking, and it's, when you're bulk packing shit out at an MSO, that's the kind of shit you're going to get. It's, you ever watch these people pack the shit? It's a machine. It packs 100 at a clip and stuff like that. And that's what you're going to get out of a big, look at that. Can you say it? Or like, I don't know if you can say it. Hey, I'm not trying to be hard on them, but that's the way it is. The draw's a draw. Anyway. All right. So that's that. All right. So that's a 1 gram pre-roll from Verano. Now, let's pull out let's go with the sticks pre-roll from here. We'll fire this up. Maybe this will work a little better. Hello. There you go. You got this here? So we're going to go with a walking sticks pre-roll. I should be able to just flash this over like this. No? Huh? It won't do it. It's interesting. Anyway. Maybe because of this. Ooh. No, we don't want that. We don't want that either. Anyway, sorry. It doesn't matter. Let's kill that. All right. So it's a sticks pre-roll. We'll just hold her up here, okay? Walking sticks. This one I didn't get into, so it's an individual pre-roll. This is A. WAP number 27. We all know what WAP stands for, right? 1 gram pre-roll. Let's take a look here. This is still sealed and everything else. So 1 gram pre-roll. Let's go with where is it from? I'd try to bring it up here. Where did I freaking get it? God damn, dude. I don't even remember. Cross pre-rolls. I killed that whole thing of cross pre-rolls too. Those were delicious. Anyway, let's just open it up, right? You guys with me? I mean, I'm just kind of shooting a shit here now. See, this is where I need somebody cutting up my video later on. Because while we're nice live streaming and everything else, it's all good. Where are we at, Botanist? 1906. It's like 60 freaking dispensaries we went to, isn't it? Anyway, forget it, dude. I can't find it. I should be better than that. Here we go. Ready? Cut that off there. Open this big up. Open that up. All right. Better. But here, we'll do it. We'll do that over here. That we can do. That's what we should have done before. So it's better. There was a little bit of air gap there, but not too much. Okay. But it's still I can't. It's still not like all the way down, but it's better. And then the pack, they did a little crush down the top here. This thing's still ripping over here. Toronto, make me, you know what I get for calling them out that? The thing's ripping. So let's see how much paper's here, because this is what I wanted to show you guys too. So how's everybody's week? Everybody doing well? So yeah, so that's not too bad on the paper there. You see that? That's not too bad. All right. It's pretty good. But you know, the bottom there. So what you want to do is you roll this thing down and you kind of work it down, and then you tap her out. Okay. So we're gonna crush that back down. So that's the walking sticks pre-roll. It's nice. What else? So I wanted to get into the one other thing. We've got that. Those are the individual ones. I had this crops thing here, this IML. Did we talk about this 40% monster here? That they came out with at 40 total terps. And where is it? It won't focus. I'd have to do it down on the other screen, but it's insane. Okay, so that's going. Like and subscribe, right? You want to get that off of there?
Here's what I found.
Oh, serious. I don't understand why she's telling me about cannabis and terpenes. I know how cannabis and terpenes work, right? Oh, here it is. Okay, that's what we just had. We got that from AYR. That was the end of the run. Stop number 36 in Eatontown. That was insane. So, where are we at? I need people to keep me on point here. We're not over there. We're here. Okay, anyway. So, you got that. You got the Verano. You got that. You understand how those work. Those are all singles. Everybody's good. So, let's go with real quick, because we can do this. We can do this all day. I want to pull out some. I want to pull out some big packs here, and we'll talk about that. So Anthology is rolling with a 5. They had a 0.7 gram 5-pack. Okay, it was awesome. It is completely empty, so that tells you how that was. Okay, MPX and AC. Where was it? I'll put it up because it was. There we go. We got that. We got that from MPX in Atlantic City. Okay. The draw was nice. It's a hard metal case. Okay. So it's really nice. I'll save this and we'll put some more pre-rolls in here. 1 1/4 is fitting here nice. Okay. Oh, that's still on? Oh yeah, but it doesn't matter. So really good at it. NPX, okay? So now, oh, we're all right. No, we're not. Are we? Am I missing some? You know how I get. No, I'm not. Okay, so. Oh, yeah, they're right here. They're right here, the Miss Grass. Okay, so now we've got the anthology. So I haven't shown you any of the multi-pack of the pre-rolls yet, right? So let's go small to biggest. Okay, let's start with the dog walkers, okay? These are the head crackers. These are really good. This is out of Cannabis in Deptford. Where were we? Cannabis in Deptford. We'll find out in a second. There we go. So we went to here in Deptford, and we got these dog walker mini pre-rolls. Okay, these are awesome too. Metal tin. Okay, they're 1.75 grams, a 5-pack. Now, 1.75, that's fine. They come out to 3.5. Okay, so you see here, we'll open this up. There's some missing. It's weird how that happens. So they put a little story about a dog and everything else. And this is an indica, a sit. Get it? Sit. It's fucking awesome, isn't it? Okay, so you see here, these are packed in these killer little, I'm going to use this other one here as an example. These teeny tiny little things, okay? In comparison with the other ones, they're tiny. Okay, they're dog walkers. Here's the big guy, and here's this one. Okay, so you can see we already smoked this. So this is like we talked about. These are nice little pre-rolls here. So on these, if you can get it, get that off and then burn that off or rip it off, whatever you want to do. But get rid of it. Don't light it with that there. I like to do that, like I said, and then take it and take that extra. So that's all the extra paper there. That's not a lot. That's what you're going to have. All right, but it's twisted down tight to pack it. Now look at this bad boy down to the bottom there. Okay, that is all the way down to the bottom. Packed nice. Okay. That's solid here. You see there's no flex. I'm bending it. Really bending it. Okay. So that's what a good pre-roll, well-packed pre-roll is going to look like, okay? So head cracker, that's a really good. Was that an 18? No way. Oh my God, are you going to come in under those people? I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so we've got that little one. So those are nice. Those are really cool. And then we've got Miss Grass. We got this from, I know where we got this from. I remember where this is from. This is from, I believe it's from Megan at Aunt Mary's. And yes, I'm right. There it is. How about that? Aunt Mary's stop number 14. We got this. Yeah, there you go. Hi, Lise. How you doing? Oh, a breakwater pre-roll. We're getting there, Jay. I got a breakwater pre-roll too. Yeah, so the Miss Grass pre-roll, 2-gram pack. I had to bring up the other side of the chat over there. So yeah, so this is 2 grams in a thing. Now I'm interested 5 mini pre-rolls. And now I'm interested. How's this come off your allotment? Because if it's 2 grams, like I get 2, that's 4, that's over an eighth. So are they going to hit me as a quarter, or are they going to keep me like the allotments are always messed up? So these here, oh, I should get one of these dog walkers out, right? So that's what that one looks like there. And this is what the dog walker looks like next to it. You can see they're like the same. Okay. So they got their own paper there too. And you can see Miss Grass has her own paper here too. All right. That's how you know pre-roll is a little bit better. They got their own filters in the bottom. They got their own paper. So this is Bloom and Play. So this is going to be a sativa, right? Because sativa is going to give you that uplifting feeling. So there you go. So that's cool. I like that. Now let's get to the rough stuff. I'm going to pull out our buddies. Sorry about hitting the microphone there. That was probably pretty loud. Over at Hillview. Okay. I had another Hillview that we had. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Remember, Where are we at here? So, Hillview. Remember we talked about Hillview coming through with a 7-pack and a 7 in a 5-pack. Well, what they did was, what is this? Where did we get this from? Wedding pie. Yeah, there we go. We get this from NJ Leaf. This is the wedding pie, right? Oh no, this is the headband from Valley. I got. Oh, by the way, I got a whole thing of the other one from NJ Leaf, and we killed it. So I don't have to pack Hillview. It's already gone. Of the ones that we purchased, one of Hillview's is already gone, and there's only 3 left in this pack. So Hillview, we got the headband here. Let's look at their pre-rolls. Okay, this is a 2.5 gram 5-pack, and then I brought this up the other day. Like, I don't know how this is going to come off the allotment, just like we were talking the other one. If it's 2.5, is it going to go to, they're going to round it up or whatever? I have to look at the receipts. I'll talk to some people when I do some stops. I'll be in NG Leaf on Friday with Verona, like we said. So we'll talk to them then. So yeah, these are banging old pre-rolls. So huge pre-rolls, okay? Oh, I didn't get back to there you go, pull it out to the bottom, right? All the way down. It's nice. Look at the flower in there. You can see the flower in there. I was going to take them all and dump them out onto the microscope and show you the flower inside, but I figured maybe we'll do that another time. That's not really, that'd be a little much for tonight, right? So this is most definitely, you can tell. Did you see how that came off? Like, that's cool. That's like, you can tell these things are hand done, like the same thing with the Miss Grass and stuff. That's the thing you can tell because the way you undo it, it comes like that. So that's you can tell that's packed nice, and that's in her own filter. That's not a labeled filter. So that's our own paper and stuff. That means they're buying our own stuff. Okay. And there's that. And we talked about the Hillview the one time. They crushed out all their GMO at 30-something% because it didn't look right. So anyway, there you go. So that's a Hillview pre-roll. Now let's take out this other one here. Oh, they're putting 5 back in the 7. They were just saving packaging like I thought. So that was cool, right? So now let's go to, I hate to do it, but we're going to do it. I've been saving the best for last because I want everybody to see how this actually works here. So we said that we never went to Curaleaf, right? In Bordentown. Well, or all the Curaleafs and everything else. But we went to this one out in Bordentown. So I did the review. I never actually opened the things. And as the whole reason that this came about of doing this whole show, this episode of the review is because of these. And I'm gonna show you what I mean here. This is a generic cannabis. They're saying this is their value brand. Okay, fine, which is whatever. That's fine. You want to. That's fine. This was a quarter of pre-rolls. Okay, 7 grams. That comes off your allotment as a quarter or whatever. I bought it, whatever. This was $90. Okay. So now you're looking here. The Hillview pre-roll stacks right up, right? And then even the Verano one, okay, that I cut down. The Verano and the Hillview that we already smoked, you can see they're about the same. All right. So that means obviously, the Verano's gonna. So man, it's empty, right? Dude, I'm not playing games. I wish I could have opened it live. I wish I would have had another one open it live. Okay. There was 10 in here. I smoked a bunch because I smoke them because they're supposed to be cheap and you're supposed to be able to rip through them. So now why this actually came about. I just took that out, right? Now you saw how the paper's been going on the other ones, right? And everything else. I get it's value brand and I get it's everything else, but you give this to somebody that doesn't know what they're doing and doesn't have any idea. Watch this. We're kind of packed down to the bottom. There's a little bit, but I don't even need to get anything to pull this because look at this noise at the end of this. Okay. I get that you guys are gonna. I do need a pencil because they jammed it like this. You can see the top, how it's all pushed down. How you all think this is gonna smoke when I get this? We're still pulling. I get it. I get it. I get you want to be. I get you want to be economical and all this, but you see why I decided to do this? I'm still pulling. Still pulling. What do you think's going to happen if you just light this up here? We're still going. Hold on. I want to get it all out, honestly. You know. So I'm sorry. This is how this whole episode came up because I wanted to compare pre-rolls. So I get that you're using bigger pre-rolls and you're stacking them up. But if I were to light that off all crushed up at the end, it's going to fuck everything up. And then it's going to run like shit and the whole thing. So I don't know what to say, man. I think it's a shitty fucking pre-roll. It's dust. It's ground up dust. Like if I squeeze it now, it'll literally just, oh my God, do I do it? Yeah, here. So anyway, I'm just saying, there's a lot in the news, but wow. Well, that was cool. I mean, it was a nice effect, but I didn't plan on doing that, but that's how it is. All right, so yeah, so that's some value brand stuff. Anyway, should I do the Hillview next to it? Or the Verana? I'll do the Verana. All right, we'll be fair. I'll do the Verana. All right, you ready? You think it's flour? I mean, I smoked the end of it. Don't get me wrong. So let's. You think there's actually flour in here, or you think it's dusted out? No, that looks like buds. I don't know. That looks like buds to me. I mean, yeah, you can be like, oh, well, there's resin and tar in there, but no, there's some buds in there. So yeah, so what do you think? I don't know. So that's why I wanted to do a pre-roll show. In the sake of transparency, they matter. I'm a big pre-roll guy. I'm sorry, I am. I like pre-rolls. They're fucking convenient. They work nice and everything else. And if I'm going to pay for them, I want them to be good, and I want them to draw right, and I want them to work right. So when they don't, I get kind of pissy. And when I saw that the other day, it really, really fucking pissed me off. So you want me to do a little of the Hillview? Hey, in the interest of honesty, let's do a little Hillview. I will do this for you guys. All right. I just opened up the Hillview. See no markings. Look it. I'm rolling it just like I was doing the other one, and I'm pushing it out. Here, let me. Anyway, you get my drift. Hold on a second here. Let's get a little out. Here. So yeah, and the thing is, like, on these pre-rolls from some of these companies, they're not telling you what it is. They're like, oh, it's generic. Oh, this is nice crushed up. See? So you can tell that that's like crushed up flour and stuff. It's got some texture to it. Okay. The Verana was thicker than the Hillview, to be honest. And then it's powder. I mean, I don't know. So that's the way I I feel about that. But the cool thing is, though, when they do give you a bunch of paper like this, you can do cool shit like this, right? Yeah, I know, Jamie. It sucks, right? I hate to like fucking burst on people's bubbles like that, but it is what it is. Look at that. Isn't that neat? So yeah. So Hillview and Verano and Fine and Miss Grass and uh ooh, and it's tasty too, that Hillview. That's not the wedding pie, that's the fucking crushing stuff. I crushed all that wedding pie. Did we miss anything? It's 40 minutes. We're in it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I just wanted to do some stuff there with Jamie saying thank. I'm glad you did that. I'm glad I did it too. I really didn't want to. I say positivity and everything else, but it's getting to the point where we're gonna have to start separating out the. I don't want to say the good from the bad, but we need to. We got to be honest. I always told you I'm going to be honest when I do this stuff here, and you can see why I pulled out one of those fines, and that's what I had. And I said, you know what? Well, let me look at the other one because I happen to have every variety and brand of cannabis pre-rolls that I could possibly have at my disposal right now. So I felt it only fair to go through and pull them all out. So that's what we did. We didn't do them all. We didn't smoke them all, but I guess you can kind of get an idea. We can't do it all at once. We need something to do next week and the week after that, right? So that's what we did this week. Death Wish Coffee, right? It's a nice shirt. The guys in the Dave Matthews Band like that, so I support them. What else do we have? We got stuff coming up. Like and subscribe. Did we want to pack a pre-roll? I don't think we need to pack a pre-roll, do we? I mean, it's 40 minutes in. I was going to show you that, but we don't need to do that. You kind of just we could take all this stuff and put it. You want to do that? Let's do that real quick. So how are we going to pack it? If you're interested, let's put all this shit back in a fucking thing. So we're going to take our thing here and we're going to, the Hills View is really good, man. It just went out because I was parking on it, but I think the flower is really good. So you take one out of your thing. If you're we'll hit this up. Hold on, I need a light. Get this Hillview rolling again. So that you get yourself a little. I'm sorry, but of all the things I've used, this raw thing here, this thing's tight, and that goes into there, and boom, you're done. And then they give you a little thing here, a little credit card thing, and then you just take your flower here. What if I go like this and I'll put in some Hillview and some of this and some of that, and like that on your little tray, and in you go. And you've got to make sure in the beginning, you got to get it down that bottom there. So yeah, rotate this thing a little, boom, and then fill her up. Tight at the bottom, right? And then just kind of scoop that shit in, man. Ain't hard. So yeah, so this is why, I think pre-rolls should be pretty good. They're very time consuming to make, but they charge you for them, See, and then they do that, and then they spin that bad boy that. Looks like we got it just out of the factory, huh? How about that, folks? So there you go. They have machines that do it. They have people that do it. The people that do it are really good. I mean, they have to be. And then you want to say, oh, I told you about one of my favorites. So let me give you my absolute one of my favorites that I ever was able to run across. I told you I do this a lot. And we're going to be doing this a lot. We're going to be going on tour, following Dave Matthews around and hitting dispensaries. That's what we do. So I wanted to show you this Southie Sundays I got when I was up in at Rise and Draw Cut in Massachusetts. Okay, this is one of my favorite pre-rolls I've ever found, I've ever had. Really, really good stuff. Okay, now you can see it's an infused pre-roll here. Okay, these are infused with. It won't focus, but it's infused with. You can read it. It's Durban flower, GMO rosin inside of it, and ice water hash, all mixed together, all inside of this bad boy. You want to talk about a good time. This thing was like $15 in Massachusetts. because they got their stuff way better than we do down here. Okay. This is where we need to be. Okay. You fire this thing up, man. Settle in. You're going to have a fun time. So we get there. We get to, that's ice water hash. That's insane. The processes they go through to make this stuff. It's really a whole nother animal. I mean, and then dabs and everything else. So we got a lot to cover, but I hope you enjoyed a little taste of pre-rolls tonight. Whatever. I wanted to show you that thing. It is what it is. And plus, I got all this flour and I don't know what to do with it. So we got to do something with it, right? So we figure we smoke it and hang out. Once again, if you didn't watch the award show, oh shoot, I didn't open the break. Stop the fucking presses, people. Stop the presses. Jesus, where's the breakwater? Hold up. Hold the fucking phone. That's what we're missing. You can't let me do that. No. Hold on. So, damn it, I suck. I need a producer. Anyway, we got breakwater. Okay, so we've been talking about everything else. Yeah, stop the fucking presses. You're absolutely right over there on YouTube. Breakwater. You were talking about rolling out of breakwater. Okay, right? So, breakwater. Check this out, Jay. This is for you. I got a Kush 2.5 gram joint. Did we fire one of these up the other day when we were doing our thing? But anyway, look at this. So 2 came in here. I'm down to 1. Look at this. Okay. This is the it's awesome, man. We fired this up the other day, but I wanted to include everybody on this. Look at this thing. So this is what you get in a pack from like Oregon or something like this. It'll come in like a pack of like 10. I got one downstairs. I should go get it and bring it up. But anyway, these are the bomb diggity. Okay, there's a whole different animal. You see this? How they do it? Yeah. See Jay over there on YouTube's talking about it. Here, I'm gonna put this up, man, because it just says Jay, because he's talking about this. They burn smooth, and the guy said something about the machine. Yes, the machine. They have a brand new machine. I believe you can check it out online to make these things. They are just insane. I'm not going to fire it up because I want to save it because I've got like all this other. You understand, right? But Jay just attest, and I will attest too. Man, they run back nice. They ash nice. They run like a cigarette, and they should. So breakwaters, pre-rolls are completely different, just like anything else with them, man. They don't do anything like by the book. Like, I mean, they do, obviously. Their stuff's awesome, but I liked how they're just out there just fucking doing their own thing, man. I love it. It's so fucking cool, dude. Because you know why? Because we can all do that. Because anybody can do that. They can go out and do whatever they want to do, and they're fine. You know, they can do whatever they want to sell, whatever they want to do, and people are going to go buy it. And then the other guy can do a little bit different, and then the next guy can do a little bit different, and everybody will be happy. I'm just looking for my my graphics there. So that's it. I hope I'm sorry about the breakwater. I hate the slight breakwater, but I feel like whatever. But I realized when I was talking about the awards, because how cool that was, right? Everybody had fun at the award show. Now I feel like we got to hang out 10 minutes to make an hour, but yeah, if you all want to know anything or along those lines, you know, you think that there's something I should look into, anything, go ahead and shoot an email out. If you feel that somebody's getting slighted as a dispensary, you want to, you can consider me a news source. I will. I will. I have. There's things that I've discussed with people that we haven't discussed, and I should, but we're not going to. But so if you feel like there's something that you know or need or whatever else, and you feel like you can't say anything to anybody about it, you go ahead and reach out. I can put you in touch with people if there's things at work that you don't like. Um, you know, but along those lines, I'm saying that with any of the people out there too. If you don't feel confident in your cannabis abilities or whatever else, um, reach out. We can put you in touch with people. Um, there's classes that all these dispensaries have and everything else. Like I said, there's a lot of information out there that you're not getting from me. While I like what we do, we're going to do more because there's a lot more information out there for people, and the stigma is just ridiculous. Um, oh, this is a back end. You know what? Let's bitch for a couple of minutes. All right. Um, let's talk about the fucking. You want to talk about the So yeah, stop the green stigma. You goddamn right. There you go. You're absolutely fucking right, dude. You want to know why? He's saying it there because I watched. Has anybody watched? Because you got to watch the people in Minnesota talking about cannabis, and the people in the Senate, I believe it was, just making up bold face fucking lies about this plant. Just fucking lies. Talking about the one guy was talking about in his one speech, he stated about the number of deaths caused by cannabis, the needle exchange program needed with cannabis, um, just the downfall of society due to cannabis, and it was ridiculous. Like I showed it to some people that are not on our side per se, and like they were visibly like shook by this. Like, what the fuck? This isn't even. I know this isn't true, and that sort of thing is just. Like I talk like there's 22 states and everything else that are in this that aren't even like medical or anything like that, and that's fine. But I've always said we don't want you to like. We just want to be left alone to do our own thing. We're not looking to hurt anybody. We're not looking to cause any problems. We're looking for like a fair shake would be nice. Okay. But there's a lot of shit going on out there that's just fucking crazy, man. I mean, like I said before with these politicians and what they're doing and everything else, it's not really I'm parking on the grass. I don't want to see these people using cannabis as a platform to get reelected. And that's the problem I see with this local government stuff is that nobody wants to put their name on it. Now, I talk with people that are still, they're still in the closet about cannabis, about their cannabis use. So now if I talk with people that are still in the closet about cannabis use, you're asking for a borough council member on some board in a town they sit in to vote yes and then go home and deal with their neighbors if whether or not they agree with it or they don't agree with it. You're putting these people. Should I give them the benefit of the doubt and say in an impossible situation? Okay, fine, I can. Do I think they're just going to follow the party lines and try to move their own agenda up? Most of the time, yes. I think that's exactly what it is. 90% of the people in towns and stuff are using their, I'm just throwing a number at that because, I'm nobody. But you use that that's a start in your political career is your local towns and you're serving on your local boards. So now you got people serving on a local cannabis board or something like that. What's their motive? What are they looking to do? I'm not singling anybody out. I'm just saying how the system's fucking flawed. It's flawed. And I get people to come out and they say, well, you need to disband the CSC or the CRC. Well, you know what? That goes with the devil you know and the devil you don't know. What's your fucking plan if you're going to disband the CRC? You don't fucking have one. You don't have a plan. You're just throwing shit out there, and that's why it goes back to the election stuff. If you don't, I got told early on in my life, if you come to me with a problem, come to me with a fucking solution, or don't come to me with a fucking problem until you solve it. Okay? So that's what a lot of people are out there spouting a lot of stuff and they don't have an answer for it and they're just using it for whatever and they choose to say whatever they want for their own agenda. It can't happen. What I'm saying is that we've done this and we've enabled these people and we've had this happen that now we have no set agenda. And we have towns doing their own things, which, I mean, you can bring that back to there's a bigger argument there. Whatever, we can't get into that because that's just crazy. Do you think that today's offerings are just too strong, high, and THC? No, I think everything's fine. I'm sorry, I don't mean to get off a plane, but I got to answer everybody. I think that yes, everything's getting higher in THC concentrates, right? If you're going to jump right in, like he says, yeah, but I think that's the medical side that's on the high side. I don't know. Everything's like running 18, 20. Those fines were on the lower side too. But like how these people regulating like in Colorado and shit like that, everything else. Now I'm just isolating New Jersey because it says New Jersey there, right at the bottom, and we're reviewing dispensaries. We could get into other stuff, but like this is just thought shit for people to think about because this isn't covered on the mainstream media. I told somebody who owns one of the big corporations out there the other day, who's the main owner of whatever. I'll say it and I'll pray to God nothing happens, but I told somebody who the main owner of Curaleaf was the other day and it blew their fucking mind. And they were like, but who, what, where? And I was like, well, yeah, it's that country. And like, how is this not bigger news? It's because it's fucking not, man, because people don't care. People don't care about that shit. And that's a shit that's getting swept under the rug. So now they're pulling leaf. They're pulling out of Oregon or wherever or Colorado or something else because the regulations are too tough and everything else and cutting bait and running. I don't know what to say, man. But if that's who's going to push the agendas and stuff like that, what are we going to do in New Jersey? I thought you guys were going to step up and kick them the fuck out. I was proud of you guys for 3 days. For 3 days, I thought you were going to be the ones to step up and be like, we're not going to deal with that fucking shit. And we're going to fucking, we're going to make a statement right now as a state and we're not going to deal with this. And I was really fucking, for a heartbeat, I was fucking so proud. So fucking proud. You watch my live fucking read back, okay? I mean, I don't mean to be like that, but I live reacted to it and whatever. I just feel that like there's too much shit in the air right now. So it's pretty fucked up. It's pretty fucked up what's going on. I mean, I bitched about Holistic Solutions and they finally got their license. It's nothing to do with me or anything, but people need to be out there yelling and screaming about this shit. And there's people out there. I hear the thing about you want to make the argument about dispensaries owners and homegrown and people being against homegrown and everything else. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret here. A little secret. If you can grow at home better than a dispensary, you know what they're going to do? They're going to buy your fucking shit. They're going to come and they're going to hire you. They're not against homegrown. These dispensaries, these independent dispensaries that I talk to are not about, you think you're going to hurt a dispensary if they let you grow 3 plants? You got to use your fucking head, people. It's not where, just, you need to think. You need to think and we need to work together. We really need to work together to affect change. And if we don't, then, it's what it is. But I feel that, everybody that I've talked to, all these people are like, homegrown's great. Grow at home. It's fucking hard, dude. Have you ever tried to grow a plant? Not that I would ever do that, but let's per se say somebody at one point in time, maybe or maybe not, tried to grow a plant of a variety. It's fucking difficult, dude. You screw one thing up, it's over. People lose If you haven't, and I'll plug Belushi's Farm. If you haven't watched that, or you know anybody that's on the fence about cannabis, make them watch that over on Discovery, okay? You watch how much he fucked everything up because he's got no fucking clue what he's doing. He burned out entire crops. They had shit go wrong. It's insane. The hundreds of thousands of dollars people can lose in a heartbeat. And you think they're worried about you growing at home? No, they're not, because they know that you're not going to, you can't do enough at home to fucking hurt them. If you're going to bring it across the state from California or something like that, that's a different story. And that's a whole nother ball game. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about people at home that want to grow their own plants and crossbreed. And that's great, dude. That's fine. Nobody's against that. And if you think they're really against that, they're not. You know, it's just you let some things in, you let some things out. That's just the way I feel about it. So you need to really think about what you're seeing. You're not seeing all of it for 1 second. You're only seeing what people want you to see. And I'm not trying to be like conspiracy theory. I'm just saying, do your homework. Go to your towns. Listen to your council meetings. Listen to your Zoom meetings. A lot of these places put the stuff up, and you can listen to actually what they're saying. These councilmen and these people are saying things that aren't true. And you know that. It's just not true, and they're going to make up lies and stuff. And if people are going to lie about something in public, call them on their shit. That's it. Just call them on it. Be like, no, that's not fucking true. You're wrong. And if somebody's going to change the rules in the middle of the fucking game, call them on their fucking shit. Say you can't change the fucking rules in the middle of the game. Okay? And if you feel that what's going on in your town is wrong, say something. Okay? It's not hard. These people sit at these desks and you feel intimidated by it. Don't. Trust me, as somebody that's fought for a subdivision in my town for my own personal fucking property and fought tooth and nail every get away. They're just people. You're just a person just like them. Don't be intimidated by it. Stand up. Ask your question. If your voice starts to shake and whatever, you're just a person. Just ask your question and sit down and make them answer it. Remember, you put them there. These people have to answer your questions. Okay? They can't sweep it under the rug. Okay? So that's the only way it's going to get better is if we choose to make it better. So I'm going to start doing it. I hope that, I'm going to do it with some other people. I think it's going to work out well. I think you agree with me. I think everybody agrees with me, right? We're all going to make more money. These people, they can't. $250 million last quarter. They're going to make, by the time this thing's said and done, we're going to be making almost $1 billion a quarter in New Jersey. Trust me. If they wanted to. At the height of this thing, they don't know what to do with the money in Colorado. They're fucking giving it back to people. Here, take it. Take it back. We don't know what to fucking do with it because we got so much fucking tax money. Once they open their eyes, they're going to see it. But it's so many years of getting our fucking teeth kicked in. So just keep fighting the good fight. Stop the stigma. Be smart, be responsible. If you're not out there acting in a professional manner or whatever else, you know what I'm saying? Just don't smoke in fucking school zones and shit like that. That sort of shit is what we don't need. But you smoke where you're allowed to smoke, and you buy cannabis where you're allowed to buy cannabis, and you be proud that you smoke cannabis. These people are proud that they fucking drink, right? They're boozing and biking and everything else and this, that, and the other thing. And they're bar crawling and brewery hopping and all that sort of shit. This, that, and the other thing in 10 ways to Sunday. That's all these people do is drink and celebrate their drinking. 9 o'clock in the morning on the radio station, I hear advertisements for alcohol. 9 o'clock in the morning. Morning drive. Day chasers. I'll say it. The fuck is that, man? Day chasers. You talk about selling fucking booze during the day to fucking kids. Please. And we can't even get a fair shake. I'm done. Because I can go on, but I can't say. If I say too much now, no one's going to talk to me. You understand? No one's going to want to talk to me. Maybe they will. I hope they will. But we're going to try to talk to some people, and we're going to try to, get a fair shake for everybody. So thank you everybody once again for all your support. I know it's hard. I see people out there supporting, and it's difficult to say yes and to like and to share, and I get it. And it's fine, but you can do your thing, stay informed. That's all I ask you. Stay informed. Okay. Pay attention to what's going on around you. There's a lot of money out there to be made. There's a lot of people doing things. I don't want to bring up other things going on in other states, but you look at some other states and what's going on with stuff, and there's possibility for a lot of things to go sideways and everything else, and we need to stay in front of it. So that's what we're going to do here at the New Jersey Dispensary Review channel. And we're going to bring some news sources along. I think we're going to do that. So follow along, check in. We'll see you Friday at New Jersey Leaf. Okay, that is a freehold, medical only. I hope they let me in. I think I got a little bit left on my lot, or else I'm just going to hang out in the parking lot and beg. We'll be there with Verona. Okay, we're checking out with them. Hey, I just ripped apart there. No, I didn't. Did I? I said the Preroll was pretty good, but we'll be there with them. Hopefully, we'll talk to some other people there. We'll see Mike and the crew and everybody there, right? Mike, the crew. I'm trying to get all the names and everybody else. Pharmacist Son, they're a great shop. Check them out. Petitioning for rec. Once we figure out that they are all right, they'll give them the rec license, and we'll move forward from there. So they're down the street from the Freehold Racetrack off 66, a good spot. Join us there Friday. We'll talk about that. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me once again. The New Jersey Dispensary Review channel. We're stopping out that green stigma one review at a time, right? What do we want to out with? Can we? I want to out with my Jimmy thing again, okay? Because of how good it is, because I love it. So thank you so much for joining me. Oh, that's I don't have my other one. I have that. Oh, it's not loaded up. Well, we're gonna go out with SPAC. Smoking in public and hanging out in New York. All right. This year, it's on my birthday. It's going to be a really, really good show up there. So I want to check it out. DMB Couch Tour. Anyway, thank you so much. Stop this green. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. njrcgreen@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody that supports me, all the dispensaries, all the news channels. What do we got? We got Hetty over there. We got that Cannabis Insider. What's at NJ.com. They're helping all these people, New York Cannabis, and all those people. All right. Check out your news sources. Stay informed. All right. Thank you so much. And here you go. A little Dave Matthews on the way out from my heart. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great night, everybody. Stop that stigma. Be proud. Greater